Okay, so hi guys. So basically, today what I will be sharing with you guys is, um, can you guys see a guide on the Ethereum wallet? Okay. So hello Angelita. So I hope by me guide you guys on what is Ethereum wallet helps like what is all about. And yeah, so let's do this. So for the first part, before I start on the topic of the Ethereum wallet, basically I'll be sharing with you guys what is Ethereum. Okay, so you guys have a rough idea how all these work before I mention and talk about this Ethereum wallet. Okay, so basically you guys know what is Ethereum. Sorry, you guys know what is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin and Ethereum, there's no much difference. It works somewhat the same. However, there's minor differences. Yeah. So for today, right, the personal okay, to make it easier for you guys, right? Do you guys know a logo of Ethereum? It is like a diamond shape. Yeah, that is Ethereum. So meanwhile, throughout my guides on what is Ethereum wallet, you guys may ask me questions regarding it. Yeah. Okay. So in short, right, what I can only say that it works similarly the same as internet, and so Ethereum wants to become a world computer that would decentralize, and some would argue democratic and the existing client server model. So with Ethereum, the server and the clouds are replaced by thousands of so-called nodes that runs by volunteers from across the globe. So all from all around the world, thus forming a world computer. So the vision of this Ethereum, right, is so that it would enable the same function to people anywhere around the world, enabling them to compete to offer services on top of the infrastructure. Okay, so okay, now it's better. And scrolling through this typical app store, so like as you know, Hello Journal, as you know, Bitcoin do have their own Bitcoin application. Same goes to Ethereum, they do have their own Ethereum application. So yeah, scrolling through the typical app store, right? For example, you will see like a variety of square representing everything from banking to fitness and to messaging apps. So that's the benefits that they have inside the app. There's not only you could transfer or buy sell things. There's also messages that you can use. So this application rely on the company or another third-party service so to store your credit card information, purchasing history, and also the other personal details somewhere, generally in servers controlled by the third parties. So your choice of application is of course also governed by the third parties, as you know, Apple, Google maintain and curate, or in some cases, censor the specific applications you are able to download. Hello Anissa. So basically, those who just joined me, the topic that I'll be sharing with you guys today is um, what is the guide on Ethereum wallet. Okay, so let me carry on. So to take the example of an online document service like Evernote or Google Docs, yeah. So Ethereum, if all for the Ethereum, like, if all goes according to plan, would return control of the data in this type of services to its owner and the creative rights to its author. And the idea is that one entity will no longer have control over nodes and that no one could suddenly ban the apps itself. Yeah, so temporarily taking all over the nodes, the notebook offline, and only the users can make changes, not any other entity. So basically, in theory, it combined this control that people had over their information in the past with this easy to access information that we are used in in this digital age. So each time you save your edits or add or even delete the notes, every node on the network will make a changes. So that is what Ethereum is all about. Yeah. So it's worth noting that the idea has been met with skepticism, and although the apps appear to be possible, it's unclear which blockchain application will actually prove useful, secure, scalable, or and even if they will ever be as convenient to use as the app we use today. Okay, so basically I can say it depends lah. So now I'll be proceeding. Since you guys have rough idea on what is Ethereum, I'll be proceeding on the guide on Ethereum wallet. So they have this mobile, web, desktop, and also hardware wallet. Okay, as you can see, there's a similarity between Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin also do have this, which they have paper wallet, electronic wallet, online wallet. There's a few more wallets that they have. So there's somewhat there's um there's also similarities in that. However, obviously there's I do okay so okay, I'm so sorry. This happens because of my connection. So okay, so I will get back on the topic of guide on Ethereum wallet. So before you can even trade your Ether is the coin named Ether. You need a place to store it. Am I right? It's like, you have money, physical money. You have to put it somewhere. You cannot just hold on to it. Like for example, you have like different notes. You cannot possible like hold on to it. You have to put inside the wallet to keep it secure and safe. Am I right? So same goes to Ether. It's just that the difference. This is electronic version of it. So in the cryptocurrency world, that place is called a wallet. Yeah. So essentially, it is a piece of software that allows you to store your funds, easily conduct transaction, and also able to check your balance whenever you need to. So do you know that the advantages about this Ethereum, same goes to Bitcoin, is that you don't need third parties involved. You could hold on to your only assets. Yeah. So to ensure that your assets is or even your money secure. Yeah. So it is worth noting that Ethereum wallets work nothing like conventional physical wallets do. So basically, even though they looks like the process of it is the same, right? Like you put your money inside your wallet physically, and so for now, like you also put electronically, they put your wallet inside your you put your money inside your wallet. So like what they mentioned here, even though they work the same, they have a different function. Like Ether is actually is not stored in your wallet or anywhere else for that matter. Ether is just like every other cryptocurrency, like it doesn't exist in any tangible shape or form. So all that exists, okay, maybe it's just called wallet, like what they mentioned here is the name, it's just the name. Yeah, basically they just work the same way as other cryptocurrency, and all that exists, right, are records on the blockchain, and your wallet will only interact with the blockchain to enable transactions. Hello, Brenda. So wallet have public addresses which are randomly generated strings of case-sensitive letters and also numbers. So if someone want to send you Ether, they will send it to this address, which is also referred to as a public key, and essentially transferring the ownership of the coins. So what is stored in your wallet is that it's your private key, a password that you will need to sign off, and transactions and unlock coins shared to you. So basically, private key is important. There's also another part of it, which they call it a permission. I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't want to confuse you guys. So let's carry on. So it goes without saying that your private key has to be kept a secret if you would like to avoid theft of your Ether. So basically, right, this private key is very important for you to have it with you without sharing with other people. Okay, so the public and private